But Kamala Harris is going to win them, and it's going to be consequential in the way that we'll get the map filled in a lot more after this. Idaho, going to go to Trump, of course. But we do have some projections to make right now. We have a few more. These states. It's going to take a while for Fox News or CNN to do this, but here we can definitely do it a little bit faster. The second district of Nebraska, we are projecting will go to Donald
State.
Trump.
You guys are delusional. That's all that is. All you telling me is New York. You guys are all crazy. That's all it is. That's all. You guys are all psycho. I go over there. I don't expect anything logical. You guys are going through all kinds of crazy shit.
That's probably the only reason why she's doing the second district right now. But it's gonna be blue on our map. This is gonna give her one additional electoral vote. Only drink water. I mean, yeah, I guess I am starting to lose my voice at this point, but
Trump's doing well.
We'll see how long.
Yeah, he's at
we'll see how long we can keep this up.
210 to 113 Kamala. So just keep fighting.
Yeah, so Wisconsin, Michigan, Pennsylvania.
It's not over till it's over. So just he's in the lead in PA.
Michigan, Trump plus
by
1.3.
He's
Wisconsin, okay. Trump plus 1.3.
Yeah, he's in the lead.
At the Senate election.
He's in the lead in PA by like 2%. He's in Michigan. He's ahead by like less than 1%. Wisconsin, I don't know what they're saying, but he's doing well in the swing states. So
some of these upper races, it seems like Bob Casey right now is on
just
track
keep fighting.
Wisconsin, Timmy Baldwin,
whatever that means. I know they're closing up
Michigan
voting.
Is actually going to win. We have two
some of these areas.
Right
You'll have a major update by 11. So. But so far, we're doing well. He's going to take Cali. He's going to take Oregon. He's probably going to take Washington.
And then in Pennsylvania, for Bob Casey,
I don't know what's wrong with these places.
So these two races getting close is just a huge surprise. Now, they could still go both ways.
It can go both ways.
The GOP should be...
He took Indiana.
With
Pennsylvania is leaning towards red. So we're just going to keep updating on that.
Incredible for Trump. I think at this point, the House races, I think Republicans will definitely hold on to the House, given how
he took Georgia.
Trump has been performing on the presidential level.
So that's good. So he took Georgia.
I love this channel so much.
Pennsylvania looks like it's leaning towards red. Michigan might be blue, but very small margin.
Yeah, I mean,
Wisconsin's leaning towards red. So he has two swing states right now that it looks like it's going towards red. He took Georgia already, North and South Carolina.
I think that would be
took Iowa too. So these are some good things. Yeah. I know he is.
These are two
I'm okay with him, man. I appreciate him more. He's the best guy for the job. It is what it is. Let's be honest. And I'm happy. A JD Vance. Tulsi Gabbard, I can't even say her name. Beautiful girl, wow. I'm happy she's independent. I'm happy Elon Musk, even though he's not a politician, he's a futurist. So I'm happy he's getting involved. We're all getting involved, man. It's about involvement. We got to make our country better. Like, it's just not happening with this administration right now.
And then Nebraska's probably going to end up being blue, but we're not going to make that projection.
Nebraska's very, very up in the air too.
Virginia, Tim Kaine leads by 4.
So, anyway, how you guys doing? What do you guys thoughts on the damn election?
We'll make the Virginia call in just
what do you think?
Moments. But we're about to approach another.
I don't know anything about California. They say California. What y'all guys doing?
CNN slides in this election cycle.
So I don't know what that is. So
I feel like they've just been so much
you just
worse
put a bunch
than
of
they
gibberish.
have in the past.
Okay, that's fine.
Been in the past. I mean,
look,
CNN used to be
appreciate the like, share, content, share it.
The one that I like the least.
Like and subscribe,
I don't know
baby.
if anyone else agrees with me there, but the CNN slides just have not been it this cycle.
Right now, the race is still on, but.
All right, so we're now.
Right now, we're just keep fighting, man. At this she took Nebraska. That's fine. Trump took Maine.
based on the numbers that we're seeing.
So
first off, Virginia, we can call Virginia in favor of Kamala Harris.
man, I thought we were
Donald
gonna
Trump
take
is gonna pull
Virginia.
off a very strong performance in the state, but ultimately Kamala Harris is going to come out on top. Her lead is going to stand slightly. She'll win by around 3 to 4 points. This is terrible compared to Biden's 10-point margin from 4 years ago, but ultimately Virginia is a pretty blue state, and the fact
I don't know why
that
Virginia is so
Kamala
damn
Harris is
blue,
just winning it
considering
now,
man, whatever. That's their
is another
prerogative.
sign that her
But
campaign has completely gone off the rails. We can also project New
we
Mexico
tried
going to
Virginia.
Kamala
I don't
Harris.
know. New
Is
Mexico's
gonna win the state's
blue.
5 electoral votes. It's going to be another small margin, probably even less than 5% or just over. For context, Joe Biden.
I don't know how you
won
blue
New
states in these
Mexico by
places. Like
11
Hawaii's
points
blue.
4 years ago.
Hawaii
So
is
another
blue.
huge drop-off. I mean,
That's
Kamala Harris should
crazy.
be embarrassed by how poor her performance has been this cycle. It really couldn't be any worse. But yeah, so at this point,
So
we're
let's just
going
see.
to
Kamala.
I'm going to fill in the map here. So
Yeah,
we
let's
have
see what she
Virginia
got.
and New Mexico. Basically, we're left with just the states out
Gotta
west.
just- we
where
just gotta
do
get
not
one
have
flip.
Where polls have
We
not
gotta
closed
get
yet.
one of these
And
swing
then
states.
We
So
have much of the upper Midwest, but basically everything else is, has basically gone one way or the other. I'll expand the map here just so that you guys can get a clearer
Yeah.
look on the right of your screen. Donald Trump is at 244 electoral
he only
votes,
needs
while Kamala Harris
27.
is at 138. Donald Trump needs just 26 more to
26.
get to the presidency. It's not going to be that difficult, especially considering that he is going to get Idaho, he is going to get Alaska. There's no doubt about those. And so really, he should have nothing to worry about. He should
You
probably
just keep doing what you do,
practice his
man.
victory speech
Keep voting
at this
red,
point,
and
because that really
we're gonna
is what
just
he
do
needs
this.
to be doing.
We gotta make America great again. We have to.
We're now just 9 minutes away from the next poll closing. This is at 11 p.m. Eastern Time. New Mexico likely blue, Virginia very likely. So basically the way we've been calling this is once the needles fall into the likely or very likely category, we are very likely to make a call for these races because ultimately the New York Times is going to be right if they put a race in the likely or very likely category. I guess people want me to drink water. I will try to do that. But we do also have new numbers coming out of Arizona, a couple more percentage points here and there. Donald Trump at 49.7. It still doesn't seem like Carrie Lake is going to win, though. That's still a bit of a stretch. And then New Mexico, Kamala Harris, 53%. Donald Trump, 45%. I mean, I'm watching CNN right now. They're at Kamala Harris headquarters.
Just watching this
Like
election.
they're having too fun of a time there.
Just trying to relax.
They are waving their flags.
Keep on fighting, man.
Not really sure why, considering that this couldn't have gone any worse for them.
Trump.
But yeah, we're just 7 minutes away now from the last large poll closing. So after this, the only states that will be outstanding
Trump all the way
are going to be Alaska and Hawaii. So this will get results from states all across the map now.
Trump all the way.
And if we come
3 times a
to
charm.
the electoral map, I can show you guys where the map is right now based on
so far
where candidates are leading. So we've already
he's doing
called
well, so
Georgia
we're just
and
gonna
North
keep
Carolina
it. Let's just
in
keep
favor
it
of
going.
Trump. And when it comes to the swing states, Trump leads in Pennsylvania, Michigan, Wisconsin, and Arizona.
He leads
We
in
don't
3
have
states right
from
now as far as
Nevada
swing
yet.
states.
And at
So
this point, if
especially in
all
PA,
voting were
he's
to
up
stop,
like
Donald
2-3%.
Trump
So
would win
just keep
306
it.
electoral votes.
Just keep it
Kamala Harris
going. Like
would
let's
win
keep it moving. We need to close out at least one of these swing
So,
states.
this is going to be.
And then we can
Donald
wrap
Trump
this
is
bad
gonna do
boy up
better
and we can just
than
start
he
to
did in
fix things. It's
2016
so
at
bad
this
out
point.
here. I don't even
And
know.
Kamala Harris
Where do you
is going to
I
be
mean,
the worst
yeah, I have an idea
Democrat
where to start,
since
but
Michael Dukakis in 1988.
we got to make things make sense. It's not even like, oh yeah, let's just talk mess and talk crap. No, we need to end this can of whoopee
I do think
And then we need to
will
get
be
to
able
work
call Arizona
ASAP. Within
relatively
90
soon.
days, there should be all kinds of
People wanna
things
look at prime
passed.
market again, so
All no, none of
just
this
give me
90 days
1
and
second
all this
there.
wait until the inauguration, all this crap. No, the minute he
Donald
walk
Trump
in
is at
office,
92%.
deporting.
I mean, this is pretty much a landslide now. Kamala Harris at 8.2. Wisconsin is dark red. Pennsylvania is dark red. Michigan is dark red. Only Nevada isn't as red. Trump's odds went up 31% today, as he is now just on track to win the election. Thank you, Sean, for the super chat. Thank you for all your unbiased coverage.
I'm just trying. I just want him to take PA.
From the Finger Lakes in upstate
Georgia
New York.
and PA. I just need him to at least take. Man, at least he could take PA.
Yeah, polls are about to close in California, which is, of course, my home state. Dropped off my ballot just a few days ago.
I don't know how the hell you're California you're okay with, but then again, they're all psycho over there, so
all right.
I'm not gonna say anything
so
about
right
them.
before
I'm really not gonna say anything about them. That we already know what's up with that.
11 p.m. poll closing. I'm gonna take a quick bathroom break, get some water, as I think a lot of people want me to do that. So just give me.
Do your thing, player. Right now, we just waiting.
Here is.
I'm not trying to go into too many other outlets because the other places are just like, oh. One outlet I was looking at was talking about UFC fights. Like, I don't care about that, man. I get it, but like, no, we don't really care about that, bro. No, not yet. No wrestling right now.
Recognize this guy. Let me know if you recognize him or not. All right, if you're ready, if it's in the Zoom, let the man in. He's in a cage. He wants to be free. Do we have him on? I think Joe calls this man a national treasure. Rob, if you have him on, just show his face. The moment his face shows up.
There he is. Alex.
Who's that?
Man. Alex,
Is that Alex Jones? Hey,
Alex.
this guy. I love Alex Jones. He's great. I like his beard.
I'm watching the Second American Revolution take place peacefully. Even if
Alex,
they feel this, there's no reversing it. It's explosive on the street. It's everywhere. All the liberals that are good people are joining us. There's a global realignment, populist, anti-globalist being elected everywhere. Every broadcast has been fighting tyranny for so long, like yours. It's just exploding. The corporate old media has been dead for a while. Now they're just recognizing it. And we've got you and Tucker Carlson and Elon Musk and
Tucker
all
Carlson.
Cool, smart, hardworking, beautiful people who erase color and creed. And this is a magic moment, despite the wall of fraud and the illegals voting and all the vote flipping and all the scams. All the king's horses, all the king's men couldn't steal the election again. That's what it looks like. I'm very optimistic right now. But regardless, the global awakening is unstoppable. That which doesn't kill you only makes you stronger. So no matter what happens tonight, America is back, baby.
Let's go.
Yes.
Alex, anything that you're concerned about? Is there anything though that's going on that you're a little bit paranoid or nervous about, or you're pretty steady optimistic?
Well, look, I'm always optimistic when humanity's waking up, but the globalists are openly trying to accelerate war with Russia. They are openly trying to expand wars in the Middle East. They're flooding our borders. They are trying to consolidate power and control for their great reset. And so, yeah, we've got a lot of opposition, a lot of problems, a lot of powerful forces. But before, America was asleep. Now America has woken up. The sleeping giants rubbed the sleep out of its eyes, and it's focused, and it's learning fast, and it's very, very angry. And they've already tried to kill Trump twice.
Do we lose him or is he still on? Is he on or no? Okay. Is he frozen or no? Okay, Alex.
I'm here, Patrick. We got another show dialed in, another show disconnected. We'll reconnect with him in a minute. A lot going on here.
I love it.
We had General Flynn break in earlier.
Well, go do your thing, Alex. Great to have you on here. Take care, buddy.
We love you, Ryan.
Remember, Alex, Poland loves you. We love you in Poland, man.
He is funny. Candace, you were going to say something to Dominic about Trump. We were talking about Trump, how he handled the talent. He's got the talent to go through what happened right now. Were you going to say something to him?
See you go, Trump. Yeah.
I was just going to add, know,
Sorry
think
about that. I left for a
when you're
second.
looking at what people are voting on right now, Israel's just not the number one issue. You know, you've got Kamala versus him, and really, I don't think, I think that even for Republicans like me, who are, I think, starting to really ask the question about why we're allowed to say, when I first came on your show, I said, F Ukraine, I don't want to send money to Afghanistan, I want to send money to Ukraine. Like, I'm like a Thomas Massey stand on this. But then they're like, okay, but that's totally fine, but you can't say it about Israel. So that question is, and that conversation, we're at the beginning of that conversation, I think. I think before, it was kind of out of sight, out of mind. October 7th hadn't happened. The media wasn't insisting on the conversation, just like nobody was thinking about Ukraine until the media started insisting upon the conversation regarding Ukraine. You had to form your opinions. Between the two of them, between the two parties, I do think that one thing that we believe Trump on is that he doesn't want to go to World War III, right? That's the reality. And so even if he is, as he is, like you are correct about, radically pro-Israel, we know that his support is not going to be, yes, I agree, let's go to World War III. I really do believe that. I think Trump would say no to World War III. He's always kind of got the same military idea: get in there, hit him hard here, and then let it be done. He likes quick military procedure, and you're done with it. So people have faith because he's been, the president for 4 years. He got wanted our boys out of everywhere, wanted the troops back home. And when he did anything militarily, it was like Soleimani, one thing, and then it was over.
Trump, by the way.
I have faith in Trump for that.
What's up, Summer?
I think down the line, 2028.
You already know Lincoln. You know what it is, man. So we're here. We're just supporting at this point.
I think that we do still
We gotta
have faith
win
in
this.
Trump
Take
not
back
going
our
to drive us into
country.
World War III. So that for me, I think that's how I felt.
We gotta take our country
I
back.
love it. That's a good point. I think that's fair. By the way, can you guys please recognize my son? He's got school tomorrow.
Chico!
It's 11 o'clock.
Good to see you, man.
Hello. Can I ask him a
Hello,
question?
USA.
Chico, if you could vote, if you were old enough to vote, who would you vote for and why?
Donald Trump, because of like the data and what he actually did. The economy was good and stuff like that, you know.
So he said Donald Trump, just in case you guys didn't hear him in the back. There's my boy right there.
Nice shine.
Good night, man. I'm not gonna see you. You'll be asleep, but I'll see you guys tomorrow morning. Good night, buddy.
Good job.
By the way, he's the most conservative guy in our family. I'm not even kidding with you. If you guys talk to this guy in his car, 2-hour drive, he says, "Turn off the radio. Let's talk politics." I'm like, God, let's talk.
the friend
I'm
though?
gonna tell you. One time I'm showing him the debate about him and Hillary, Trump and Hillary. In the
Oh,
debate.
how you destroyed her? That was great.
Why would she say that? Does she not realize? And my other son is selling shirts and hats right now. Two different personalities. By the way, Tom Ellsworth has an
Incredible spot right now. Pennsylvania, 69% of votes in. Trump holds on to a 3-point lead. Michigan, 29% of votes in. Trump leads by 4. Wisconsin, 61% of votes in. Trump leads by 2%.
Okay.
California, there, we're not going to get a lot of votes from California.
So all three
California
states,
is
all
incredibly
three
slow.
swing
There's a
states,
lot of votes.
he leads
to
between
count.
2 to 3%.
Dylan Ball, hello.
So
Thank you
he's
for
doing
super
well in
chat. I
swing
appreciate
states.
that.
Man, that's
And
hard.
of course, I'm glad you're enjoying the content. and I
That's
appreciate the
hard.
support. How do I think Trump would do against Newsom? I mean, to be honest, I feel that anyone. I think the issue that Democrats had was that with 4 months to go, Joe Biden was still going to be their nominee. They had a big fight over it. And then after Joe Biden finally got kicked off the ballot, they didn't do any sort of voting. All they did was replace him with his vice president, who was one of the most unpopular vice presidents in American history. Yes, her popularity has gone up since, but she has never been known to be popular. And so so they chose her, and then they chose Tim Walz, who was even further to the left, which wasn't the smartest move. They should have chosen Josh Shapiro, because Pennsylvania is what they needed. Now, obviously, they would have lost anyways because they don't have Wisconsin or Michigan either. But choosing Tim Walz was a huge mistake for Kamala Harris. I mean, she's barely winning in Minnesota. She's going to win the state by just half. She's going to win by 2.5% now. This is based on the updated projection. It's a toss-up, according to the New York Times. She could potentially even lose Minnesota. Now, obviously, she's not going to lose the state, but it is too close for comfort for Democrats. They made a huge mistake putting her at the top of the ticket. Minnesota is still going to go blue, but by a much smaller margin. Wisconsin, Michigan, Pennsylvania, though, basically a lock now for Donald Trump. And we have actually just hit 3 million views on this stream. Over 300 million people have clicked on it. I mean, thank you guys
Congratulations.
so much. We're still at 150,000 concurrent viewers, even though I went to take that break. You know, it means the world to me that you guys are sticking with me here. We're now 4 hours in. And so if you guys could help me get to my goal of 400,000 subscribers, I mean, that would just be absolutely incredible. If everybody subscribed right
I'm
now,
only
we
got
could get
3,000
there
subs.
within the next
Subscribe,
30
share the
seconds.
channel.
So
Trump,
everybody
let's do it.
Click subscribe at this very moment to help me out. I've been covering this race
MAGA,
for
baby, let's
over
do it.
4 years. People are
3
thinking
times
the
the
map
charm.
is too big. All right, then we'll make it smaller. Sorry about that. All right. Anyways, continuing on here. In Oregon, we have 42% of results in. Kamala Harris at 59, Trump at 38. Pretty much the expected margin at this point. Troy Evans asked, "Why do I think
Trump,
Fox
baby.
hasn't covered
Trump,
North Carolina
Trump.
and Georgia yet?"
Trump,
Or why don't
share,
I
like,
think-"
subscribe.
Well, I mean, with the mainstream media, they have to be fully sure a lot more, even though they know. I mean, if you look at the New York Times site here, I mean, it's a very likely Republican in Georgia. North Carolina's very likely Republican. And, you know, they know that Trump is going to win these 2 states, but I guess they
Trump
just like
all
to
the
be
way,
extra
man.
cautious. And I guess for me here,
All
I mean,
day.
there's no point in me doing that. I just want to get you the information as quickly as possible because it's clear he's going to win North Carolina and Georgia. There's really no other way that this is going to happen. Gray Garden says, "Please read the super chat. Robert is watching and wants to see your future wants to be your future understudy. Please say hi, Robert." Well, hi, Robert. I'm glad you're enjoying the content. And I appreciate your support. Gray. And then Red Blue War says, "I've watched you every day. Your analysis has been the most accurate, consistent." Thank you. Yeah, I appreciate that. I'm glad you guys have been enjoying the content. Thank you, Tenacious Tom, for your super chat, as well as to you, Daniel. Yeah, so I mean, looking at the map here, we're not seeing too many big updates right now. Arizona's leading Republican. It's almost guaranteed to go red. On the Senate level, though, I do not believe that Kari Lake is going to win. And I think that's something that I've made pretty clear over the last few months. And yes, some people are upset that I like to just dog on Kari Lake, but she was not the right candidate, and she is not the person that Republicans should have chosen if they want to win. Now, if they want a candidate that they want the most, sure, Kari Lake appeals to Republicans the most, but not to the people in the center. And that is why she is running behind Trump by 4 to 5 points. Somebody asked me opinions on Alan Lichtman's claims as of current results. I mean, I knew he was going to be wrong this whole time. I mean, his whole scientific method, quote unquote, was never scientific.
Trump.
I mean, it's just a random list of 14 keys and like whatever number it is. But I'm sure, you know, he chose a good list of issues to focus on, and it's proven to be very accurate. I don't think his model has been bad, but he has just become so liberal. He's come out with live streams every single day talking about how Kamala Harris is going to win, how Kamala Harris needs to win, and it's so clear that he's